Hello YouTube. It's Friday evening. I'm parked at Dartmoor car park and walked out onto the moors. I haven't been out for about 6 weeks. It's a bit of a sad time for me. My mum passed away 2 weeks ago, and in fact we laid her to rest only yesterday. And I needed some time on my own, so I decided to get out. Last minute decision. Don't know where I'm going really, but couldn't camp where I was going to originally camp. It was too wet, so I couldn't go far from the car park because it was pretty late. So anyway, made myself a cup of coffee, the tent's pitched, just listening to the birds, just chilling out really. I'm going to walk tomorrow and then stay out tomorrow night as well. It does give rain, so we'll see how it goes. The ground's not too bad. I mean, for where I've walked at the moment, it's a bit boggy in places, but then that's to be expected. I think also I'll do a little bit of talk about the gear that I use, show you what I use. Other people use it. I know loads of people have done gear reviews, but I'll just let you know what I use on this walk anyway. Anyway, in the background you should be able to see, where are we? That there is Great Links Tor, and then just below it is Little Links Tor. So it's quite nice here. I'll just show you around so you can see where I am. I've got myself a nice little spot here. It's off the main track. It's not as far away from the main track as I would normally go, but it's far enough anyway. Well, especially for the time that I've had really. But it's a little bit windy, but here I'm tucked out of the wind. I've well, as you can see, there's quite a bit of high ground around me, so I'm quite well sheltered. But, yeah, it's a nice little spot out the way, and if you want a short little trip, you haven't got long, then it only took me about, I don't know, about half hour to get here really. Like I say, up here in the distance, I'll just zoom in just so as you can see on the brow of the hill up there. To the left is Great Links and to the right is Little Links Tors. So yeah, I'm a bit of a dip here. Mind you, I've got the Acto, he's on a raised bit of ground, because just to the other side the ground's higher, but it dips around either side of the tent. So if we do have quite a bit of rain tonight, which is forecasted, then hopefully I shouldn't get swamped, because as you can see around it, like I say, the tent is pitched higher than the ground around it. So unless we have loads and loads and loads and it floods and I have to do breaststroke, then I should be alright for tonight hopefully. But yeah, just something to show you. I always get my water straight out the river of the moor, and normally it's absolutely crystal clear. Now we have been having a bit of rain the last few days, but don't know if you can make it out, but it's actually quite brown. But normally it's absolutely crystal clear, and in fact normally it's that clear that you struggle to see it in the platypus bag, because it's that clear sometimes. When you look at it, there's more in it than what you think there is. But well, that'll go through the travel tap and be filtered, and then obviously it'll be boiled as well before it gets used. So yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, we've got the sky. It's a bit cloudy. Wind's picking up a bit again. It had dropped off for a while. We'll see tonight. I don't know. I might be lucky. But then again, maybe not. As it's getting darker this way. Anyway, I'll do a bit more later. And I'm going to get some food on now. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now. I've picked myself up some look what we found meals. This one's the Cumbrian lamb hot pot. I don't normally like all the pre-bagged meals that you either boil and add water to, or you boil in water. I've tried a couple of these before, not been too bad, but again, still not really what I like. I normally like to cook my stuff from fresh. Anyway, I'm going to give a couple more of these a go, see how I get on with them. Perhaps add a bit more flavouring once they're done. I do find they take quite a bit of time to get really hot when you're boiling it in the bag. So therefore you do tend to use a bit more gas. And from cooking it from fresh, really. In fact, I've had some of these meals before, and instead of boiling them in the bag, I've just emptied the contents into the pan. But I think I'm going to give it another go and see how I get on. I have been contemplating changing my cooking system, and I was looking at mess burners. In fact, I'd spoken to Tony Hobbs, who I'm sure everyone knows very well, about the cooking system that he uses, and I like the idea of the meths because you can see how much mess you've got, whereas with a gas cylinder you can't tell how much gas is inside. And I don't like waste and throwing it away when it gets low, so I normally end up carrying one full one and a part full one, just in case I run out, which obviously is extra weight that you don't really want to be carrying, an extra bulk in your bag. But obviously cooking fresh with meths, speaking to a few other people, it's not so easy to do and regulate, because you can't turn your temperature up and down like you can with the gas stove. So anyway, I'm going to give a few more of these different meals a go, and if I find a make that I like, then I may change my cooking system. But for now I'm going to stick with the gas and see how I get on, and just see how it goes. Anyway, let's get this one fired up and get this cooking. I've had this boiling away now for 5 or 6 minutes, so let's give it a try and see what it's like. Yeah, just turn the gas off. I normally use the lid as a plate. Obviously it's a frying pan as well, but I won't take it out of the bag. But so yeah, the bag is hot, so I can rest it in there. Now, I'd always split it open as per instructions. So let's take the lid off and see what we got. in there for a minute. It's the Cumbrian lamb hot pot. Hopefully you can see that. Let's open it up. It smells quite nice. It's steaming. Don't know if you can see in there, but looks quite nice. Give it a stir. We've got a couple of nice big pieces of potato, some meat, peas, carrots. It's not going to be enough for me tonight. Might have to have something else later as well, but I brought plenty. So let's just give it a little bit of a try. Bit bland. Let's chuck a bit of salt and pepper in there. I know obviously everybody has their own desired tastes, but I think it's hot enough. It's just a bit bland. But then I do like me salt and pepper. Right, let's mix this lot in. Let's have a try. That's better. Maybe a little bit more pepper. Give it a touch more salt as well. Right, let's give it another mix. It certainly looks nice enough, and it's hot, but you have to keep it boiling for quite a while. That's definitely better. Right, well, I'm going to eat this, so I'll leave you for a bit and get to do a bit more filming later before it gets dark, hopefully. Right, well, the time's now 9:30. The mist is starting to come in. If I pan around to the left, we can see, I'll just zoom in, we can see Little Lynx Tor. About 40 minutes ago you could see Great Lynx Tor, which is to the left, which is now covered in cloud or mist. So it's coming in. The sky's getting a lot greyer, and the wind's picking up a bit more as well. I've got my hand over the microphone, so hopefully you can still hear me. But still pretty light. It's 9:30. I think it's supposed to get dark about 10:30, I think. But the rain's not come in yet, not like what it had forecasted, so I think we will have a bit of rain tonight. I just thought I would show you how I sort of get my tent ready before I hit the sack, really. So here we go, let's have a look. Right, see, Acto. I do have another tent. I have a Hilleberg Janu as well. That's a great tent, actually, a Janu. It's what I'd call a proper two-man tent. Most of them say two-man, and it's like a luxurious one-man, and two men struggle. But the Janu is really good. But I'll do a bit on that another day if anybody's interested. Right, just inside the porch area, the thick side, then the non-opening door side. In the orange bag, that's my backpack. It's a Zenith, or an Osprey Zenith 75 litre. It's a bit big when I'm just using the one-man tent, really. I suppose I only use about 60 litres of it, and that's with 3 days worth of food in it. It's a lovely bag, really comfortable. It really distributes the weight well. The only one grumble I've got is that you tend to get a bit of a creaking noise, and I think that's coming between the material and the suspension frame system that they use. It's like a sort of squeaky rubbing noise. It does get a bit annoying. I've tried to stop it, loaded the pack differently, but it's still there. It doesn't make much difference. But anyway, so when I'm packed up for the evening, this is what I do. I put the rain cover over the top of the rucksack. That's slid right up to the end, and then literally here in my red bag, that's my food there. It's 2 days worth of food. In my black plastic carrier bag, I have tea, coffee, and my breakfast goes in that one, which is only porridge. I have a travel tap, which I use for filtering all my water. It must do its job. I haven't been ill yet, so yeah, it must do its job. It's not the easiest thing to use. You really have to. This is the one with the flip top, not the pouring spout, the flip top. So you really have to use both hands to squeeze the bottle, and you really need to squeeze from the bottom. Otherwise, if you squeeze from the top, you tend to open the seal here. But if you squeeze from the bottom, both hands, yeah, your water does come out, and it does come out crystal clear as well. Obviously, I use the platypus. That's a 2 litre one. So what I normally do is I fill this one up with clean fresh water, the travel tap, when I leave home. So I know I've got about 800 ml of fresh water with me all the time. And then, you know, if I need to during the day, I'll top this one up. And then when I plan to stop somewhere, I fill this one up at the nearest stream on my way to wherever I'm going to stop. But anyway, a bit more on kit review at another time. But what I do is obviously everything's stored away up that end, and literally I have the whole of this end free. I've got easy access, and if I want to boil up a cup of tea or coffee, or indeed cook in there when it comes in really wet, I can do. I've got plenty of room. The only thing extra to go in there, which I haven't got in there at the moment, is the boots that I'm wearing, which I normally put down this end here, which leaves me all this free space. Right, inside, got a little blow up pillow. I think that was £1.25. I also have, which I haven't taken out the bag yet, I use an Egyptian cotton liner. Helps to keep your sleeping bag clean. Also supposed to add about 1 degrees, keep you 1 degrees warmer. Whether it does or not, I don't actually know. But if it says, or does what it says on the tin, then it must do, I suppose. Right, sleeping bag, Alp kit. This one's the Alp kit PD400 down sleeping bag. Great sleeping bag, really nice and warm. And what I tend to do is I empty my rucksack, so I have got that's my waterproof coat over there, spare clothes, gloves, hat, etc. And all the waterproof bags I put everything in, I put down the side of the tent, so as in the mornings if it's pouring down with rain, then I can easily wrap everything up inside the tent, put everything in the rucksack, and then I'm all nice and bone dry until I come to put the tent away. I have a little hanging torch there, which I use in the evening. I have a head torch which goes into a side pocket, and up this end I normally keep a few munchies, etc. So but yeah, I'll just try and organise everything so it's easy to get to, and if I do have to do a runner for some reason, and it's quick and easy to pack up, and I know where everything is. So anyway, I'm going to make myself a cup of soup in a minute, and then I think I'm going to go and try and get my head down. There's nothing much else to do here at the moment. So but yeah, just another quick view of where I am. I'm not going to tell you. It's a nice little spot, but I expect somebody will recognise where I am, and you know, if you want to come along here, then so be it. But yeah, it's a nice little spot. Like I say, a bit windy, but I am tucked down out of the wind here, so hopefully should have quite a good evening. Well, good morning. After a windy and wet night, I woke up at 7 o'clock. It's Saturday the 22nd of June. It was a bit misty this morning at 7, and then all of a sudden the heavens opened. It's now 8 o'clock. I've managed to have a cup of tea, but it's pouring down. Don't know, it's been lashing it down. It's easing off a bit now, but it's really misty outside. The camera's steaming up. I don't know if you can pick this up, but yeah, wasn't a very good night's sleep because it was really noisy. Didn't bring any earplugs, but anyway, this is the view I've got. Very, very misty. So I don't know if I will be carrying on today or not. Might pack up and call it a day if it eases off a bit. But we'll see. Give it another hour. See what happens. I'm going to cook myself up some breakfast in a minute. Another cup of tea. Let's see what happens. Right, catch you a bit later. Right, well, I'm back again. It's now 11 o'clock. I had a couple cups of tea, sheltered from the rain this morning. It really hammered down, so I made my mind up that I was going home. Anyway, I packed up, and all of a sudden the mist did clear and the rain stopped, and I had some nice clear sky. So I thought, I'll carry on and see how it turns out. Anyway, the mist has come back down. It's blowing a hoolie. I'm hiding behind a small tor at the moment, keeping out of the wind, because it's literally trying to blow me off my feet. I will walk out round the corner, but this is this is a little tor that I'm hidden behind. I found myself a nice little corner to hide in. But so anyway, I'm going to go for a walk, and I'll see how the weather turns out. I'm just going to do a circular route, which will take me back towards the car, back towards Dartmoor car park. But so you know, if I do decide to stay, and I can. If I decide to go home, then I've not got too far to run if I have to make a run for it. But this is only I think it's number 4 actually. Yeah, number 4, fourth time I've camped out. And every other time it's been lovely weather. I knew it's going to be wet, but I wanted to come out. I wanted to test my gear and also test myself, what with it raining and being wet. It's alright coming out when it's really nice weather, but you have to be prepared for when it doesn't turn out as you expected. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up here just so as you can see what the weather's like, because it's not really showing me that well where I'm hiding, so just bear with me. It's a bit slippery up here, but yep. And the mist is lifting, but as soon as it lifts it blows back in again. Hopefully you can hear me, I don't know. It's certainly strong. Right, anyway, I'm gonna put the camera away. Don't know much chance I'll get to do any filming, but the rain keeps coming down, and when it comes down really heavy, and it's followed by a strong wind which tends to blow it away, but then the mist comes in, so it's going to be a wet day whatever. So anyway, I'll get back to you a bit later, and I'll let you know what I'm doing and where I am. Bye bye. Right, well, I'm now at Dartmoor. Got here at 2 o'clock, it's now about 2:45. The wind has really picked up, and the mist has come back in again. It's been raining on and off all day, and the wind's been getting stronger and stronger. The ground is absolutely sodden. Wherever you step, your water levels is above your toes. It's so bright through, so I'm going to call it a day and go home. But I'm only about a mile and a half from the car, I suppose. But up there in the distance is Dartmoor. But can't see it very well. The mist is coming in. Low cloud as well. Yeah, as we pan around, you can see that it's not looking very nice. But even on the high ground where I was hoping to perhaps pitch up for the night, you know, get out the wind behind the tour, it's the ground is just so wet. It's, well, I wouldn't stop there anyway. If you had to, in an emergency, then maybe. But as I'm not that far away from the car, I've done 9 miles, so it'll be about 10 and a half, maybe 11. I'll get back to the car. A couple of others about today, not many. One guy in shorts actually, very brave chap, take my hat off to him. But yeah, stopped at, where did I stop? Green Tor, stopped at Green Tor at 12 o'clock, had some lunch, the cloud had lifted and it stopped raining, and then just as I started cooking me dinner, the heavens opened on me, so it's not been a very nice day at all. But there we go. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to say bye now, and so I've got about a mile, maybe a mile and a half, back to the car. So can't wait to get some dry socks on actually. But anyway, thank you for watching this, and I'll do some more next time I'm out.